All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the evening watch list report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist. All right, so it's been a very interesting week for sure. And now we're going to take a look at what is in store for Take Back Friday. Tomorrow's Take Back Friday. For those that don't know, Take Back Friday usually means that if the market has been up all week, you'll see it pull back on Friday due to profit taking, and vice versa. If the market's been down all week, you'll see it up on Friday due to profit taking. People have a tradition of liking to go home with cash in their pocket over the weekend for partying and whatever. So that's an old Wall Street tradition. A lot of people like to go flat for the weekend, especially those of the day trade variety. So that's what Take Back Friday is all about. All right. So if you don't know, now you know. All right. So the first chart we have here is Theta. Theta ended the day with a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. And you can see here the bottom of the Kumo cloud at $2.35 is the initial upside target. We'll see what the market can do between now and Sunday night. Zcash, ZEC, same thing, rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Back up here at the $27.37 level. That is the upside target for this one. We'll see what it can do over the weekend. Next, we have XRP Ripple, which is still in a locked-in bear market. So, yeah, more downside is to go here. But there's a little teeny ray of light for those of the bullish variety. We have a bullish algo shift based on today's close. So, therefore, you're still in an extremely tight trading range. You got a resistance target right here and support right here. So this one could go either way, but it's looking like this thing is this locked in bearish trend momentum reading isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And by the way, all of the reports are up. So if you log into your dashboard, if you're a Pulsewave subscriber, all of the reports are up on your dashboard, okay? Especially the Dex's watch list, which is the watch list that we use making these watch list videos. These are the securities that you will find on Dex's watch list. These are the securities that I normally trade on a daily basis, with the exception of the Theta, the Zcash, and the XRP Ripple. Those have been added because our Pulsewave subscribers asked me to put those on the daily rotation in these videos. All right, so here is silver. So as you can see, that key support area broke down, did not hold. So now the market's coming down to test the psychological 26 support. If that doesn't hold, 24 is next. And if that doesn't hold, then you got 22. And then you got 19. And then you got 18. And then, you know, the rest is history. Next, we have the Dow futures. So the bullish algo shift is helping to keep the price somewhat elevated. We're right here at the resistance of 38,800. That is a key resistance point. It is the bottom of the Kumo cloud. So we'll see if the market has what it takes to punch through it, or is it setting up for a crash for Sunday night? You got a bearish trend momentum reading here. And you also have a negative bot check, and we haven't seen that down leg yet. So we know that the down leg is inevitable, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we have the E-mini NASDAQ 100 futures. Same thing here. A little bit different, though, because your support is still like right here, just under that 17K mark. And so you still have hundreds of dollars of, you know, air support pocket here. But you're also slightly above the bottom of the Kumo cloud resistance. So this one's more so neutralized, but you got a bearish trend momentum reading. So once again, the market is officially in the sell the rally mode. So it could still go either way. Just remember, you're right here inside the Kumo cloud. And, it's not a lot of space there. This is a very narrow cloud. So it's more so speaking about consolidation, because when you look at the price action here, this is really just a consolidation. It's a trading range, a very tight range, but still a trading range nonetheless. Next, we have gold futures. Gold futures still has the bearish trend momentum reading. So that's still a negative momentum reading. And 2200 is still the psychological support that the market is gunning for. All right. So, first of all, the 2300 hold? That's number one. And then you got down here at 22. All right. Bottom of the Kumo cloud support. So, yeah, still looking bearish for your gold. I know. I'm the bearer of bad news. Next, we have the E-mini S&P 500, which is giving us a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Can 5K hold, or is it going to crack? We got real close, getting real close to the bottom of the Kumo cloud support here. If this doesn't hold, you go into free fall in your E-mini S&P 500. So definitely pay attention to this one. Next, we have crude oil, and it is coming down just like we anticipated, getting closer to the bottom of the Kumo cloud support at 76.86. Bearish trend momentum reading still intact. We had that negative bot check, and here's the down leg that it was foretelling. So crude oil is crashing just like we assumed that it would. Then you have the euro. It's still in a free fall status here. The bullish algo shift is keeping the price elevated for now, but the negative bot check will play out at some point. Down leg coming. Bearish trend momentum reading. You're in a locked in bear market. So expect more downside. Same with the pound sterling. Negative bot check. Bullish algo shift, keeping prices elevated for now. But we do expect more downside to go as long as this bearish trend momentum reading is intact. The bullish algo shift may have but little effect, meaning that it's just setting itself up for the next leg down. Then we have the Aussie, which has been fighting the good fight, but keep having problems with 66. 66 is that hard overhead resistance area to crack. That is a hard ceiling. Can you break through it? That's the question. You got the bullish trend momentum reading, so you have everything you need to push through it. And this is a narrow space here, so it's going to take some doing, but it is possible. It is very possible. Next, we have the Russell My Hustle. So it has already been in a deep correction. The bullish algo shift helped to propel prices back up to the bottom of the Kumo cloud resistance. Then we had this crash alert, a slither of downside production, and we still have the bearish trend momentum reading. So we still see this market coming down. It's just setting itself up for the next leg down. But because we're still in a bull market configuration, can the trend reclaim the price action at any moment? Of course it can. So we'll be watching this one very carefully. Next, we have the Ethereum futures. So we had a crash alert coming into today. We got no downside production, and now the market has flipped again, giving us a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. So between now and Sunday night, we'll see what Ethereum can do. But this overhead resistance is real. All right, 3,150 is a very difficult, strong resistance point. So we'll see what it can do. You still have time before we get up here to this vortex zone. We'll see what happens. But you got time. This is what, maybe 2 weeks? All right. So maybe 2 weeks before you get to this zone. And if it can't push through, then it's going to really drop hard. So we'll see what it can do. It has a few days to work with. Next is the Bitcoin futures. Again, stopping short right here, right on the dime. Dropping, stopping on the dime. All right, this bottom of the Kumo cloud support at 56,690 is just hanging there. It's not breaking it. It came down and touched it again, but not breaking it. And this is a very wide Kumo cloud. So again, I'm expecting the bulls to try to come in here and defend this and get the market back over top the Kumo clouds. But that's going to take some doing. Right now, the biggest risk is to the downside, that this does not hold and we go into free fall status and drop through the floor of 50K, which is another invisible psychological resistance. I'm sorry, old resistance, but new support. So 50K is a psychological support. And if it does not hold, ladies and gentlemen, you go into a rapid free fall status, and we could fall by tens of thousands of dollars here in your Bitcoin. So bulls need to start getting ready to defend, or it is the end in the short term anyway. And then, of course, the US dollar index has a rally alert that came into today. We got no upside production, but sometimes these rally and crash alerts can lead the markets 3 to 5 days out. So we're going to, wait. We'll count it down. Today was day one. We'll see what happens tomorrow. You still have a bullish trend momentum reading. You had the positive bot check. So we know an up leg surge is coming. And like I told you what to watch for, this 108, man. 108, 108, 108. All right. It's very significant. I cannot stress it enough. As long as this stays strong, it's going to put a lot of pressure on your other currency pairs. Okay. So please know that coming into it. All right, so I have been flat like all week, primarily due to the FOMC. It was just not a lot to go on. Just, markets just not really doing anything but range bound, not trending, not breaking out, not breaking down. So right now I am following the reports to a T. And if the intraday price inflection points are not resolved, then there's no reason for me to get involved. So that's my take on things for now. That's how I'm playing it. That's what I'm watching for. Like I said, if anything changes or comes about, I'll let you guys know. I don't necessarily think it will. I don't really see that just looking at things here, but you never know. I'll watch and see, because at the end of the day, you just don't know. Anything can happen, right? So we'll see. But it just doesn't look that likely that we'll get a whole lot of fireworks for Friday. And we got the other, was it the jobless claims or whatever coming out? So not a lot necessarily going on there either. So may have to wait and let the dust settle tomorrow, and we'll take it from there. We'll play it by ear. I'll be watchful, and like I say, if anything develops, then I'll let you know. All right. And with that, please have a wonderful and safe weekend. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And remember, the system works if you work the system. You just got to be patient. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And on that note, I'm out. Peace.